Alright guys, in the previous video we did the rotation. Now I want to do scale. In the previous video we moved. Now I want to do rotation, scale, and transform. So rotate is like, if you look at this line and think of it as like an arrow passing through, then we rotate it along that line, right? So we rotate along a perpendicular line. And so if I'm rotating on the x, I'm rotating along the x-axis, and I'm using the x-axis as my pivot, right? And at the same time, my rotation is recorded here in degrees, and I can reset that. And I can enter a more accurate value like 45 degrees if I wanted. Similarly with the other axes. So y-axis here, if I'm rotating, I'm really rotating through the y-axis, passing through. And with the z-axis as well, imagine that it's just passing through the top, and I'm rotating it like with using that as my pivot. And I can reset all of these, and again I can set these to 45. If I did like a 90, yeah, and you know, you could just, and sometimes you won't see it because it's like it brings it right back in place. And so that's using these color-coded ones. And if I just go inside this one, I can rotate along all the axes at the same time. Right, you can see here all the values are changing at the same time. This is if I select inside this white circle. Okay, so that's it for rotation. I'll reset the numbers, and now I will move on to the scale. So scale is really like making something bigger, distorting in size. So here I can make it bigger along the y-axis, and you can see the values changing on the y. I can make that specific number, and I can select another axis, the z-axis as well. I can make that a specific number, and then x is the red one, if you recall. I can scale that and also make that a specific number. And if I so choose, I can go inside this white circle and then scale all sides proportionally at the same time. So I will bring these back anyway to 1 to get my original object. Okay, and so just a point to note is that you can't do the other actions if you have, like, let's say I want to move but I have scale selected. If I try to move it around, I'm just going to end up scaling it. So you need to just make sure that you have the action that you want selected. And then the transform is like all these three combined into one. So if you see the transform property, I can go and see, I can move and I can rotate. Oh, sorry, I meant to rotate. I scaled, and I can scale, as you just saw. So it's like a power, you know, like the power button of these three combined together. For more accurate modifications, maybe it's better if you select these individually. Otherwise you're gonna end up with so many properties that you want to reset over here. Okay, so that is it for this video for move, rotate, and scale.